Morning world, Hippy Trev here. Another beautiful day up here in paradise. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Right, well, it's, by much demand, it's actually lawn mowing day. Now, I should have done this like 4 or 5 days ago and it's getting pretty thick, so it's time to get in and mow the lawn. Now, it doesn't look that bad, but it does need a good mow. Also, my lawns don't look that big, but they will take me nearly the whole day to get through them. Good 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours, well, at least 3 hours to get them done. Because I need breaks in between. It's about 32, maybe 33, maybe 35 degrees, just gone 11 in the AM. It's only going to get hotter as the day goes on, plus it's about 70-80% humidity. Yeah, I'm going to be working my poor little butt off, plus I'm also nagging with this stupid fucking knee and everything. So, but yeah, this is my equipment. May not look much, but I bought this mower near brand new 25 years ago. Brand new, it was a Honda side thrower, $900 it was worth brand new. And also my whippersnipper, which I've had since brand new pretty much. Bought the same thing 26 years ago, 26 years ago. I've leveled paddocks with both of these items. As you can see, the old mower here doesn't look the best. It's certainly had a hard life. I've gone through about 4 sets of wheels, 3 or 4 bottom frames and about 5 or 6 top handles. I did have this under a platform in my bus while driving down the road one day, and someone flagged me over and I got out and I'd been dragging the mower behind the bus at about 80 kilometres an hour for about 3 or 4 k's and just literally ground the whole front of the mower off, I ground the whole wheels off, I ground everything off. But being Honda, it still goes. So yeah, anyway, I'll get into it. Whew, she's hot. Okay, she's hot. These are my special mowing boots. Oh. These are my special mowing boots, what's left of them. They were my old bike boots until I ground all the heels off them on the outside from going through the death zone, and so now they're just my mowing boots. Oh. Not looking forward, I mean, I love mowing my lawns. You know, people, I love the thing, why do you mow your lawns? Well, it's not because the grass is long, you mow your lawns because it makes your place look nice. And I do like to do a good job. But yeah, so it's going to get hot today. I've got a few hours of work and I'm going to be pretty knocked up by the end of it. I'm already knackered before I start, and I'll probably get a little bit sunburnt. So first thing I need to do is I just need a quick prep. Fuck, this knee's gone already. I had to take a Targent. I cannot do my lawns without Targents, and I'm running out of them, and I can no longer get to a doctor and they will no longer supply these. So once I run out of these, once I run out of my Targent meds, I don't know how I'm going to ever get this lawn done, because it's pretty much near impossible. So, right, stage 1. I do it in about 3 or 4 stages. Stage 1 here and out the front. So I've already checked all my waters and oils. Everything's good to go. Fuels and everything's ready to go, so time for me to get into it. The jungle down there. Down the end, in the corner, around the back of the shed, it's a goddamn snake pit, and we'll have to get into it at some stage, but not for the moment. Right, let's get into this bit. To adjust my head quite a bit. The fences tend to take out a fair bit of my cord. Right, let's go. You always do your edges first, always. fucking warm. Right, well, that's stage one done. Whew. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the lawn mowing. That's going to take me all day. You probably don't need to watch that. I need to know my body core temperature. And the other reason I'm not going to film me doing the rest of the lawn, because I do without my shirt on. No one needs to see my fat guts rolling around. So I stick in the shade, keep my boots off, go and have a quick cuppa, a couple of durries, get back out of it. But so this is what it does. It takes me quite a few hours to do this. So I'll do the next section around the side, and then I'll do the backyard. That's sometimes 2 pushes, sometimes 3, mostly 2. But I'm pretty knackered afterwards. So. Rightio, now I've got a pretty heavy duty troll on the channel at the moment. He's pretty up there, and thanks everyone for standing up to me. He goes by the handle of Jim W, but we're going to rename him to Rolf Harris. Now, nearly everyone in Australia knows exactly who and what Rolf Harris is and was. He had to flee Australia in the late 80s, and he fled to England because he was suspected of all sorts of nasty shit. It turned out to be true, and he ended up being caught, tried in England, and rotted in jail and died, I believe. So, and I believe our Rolf Harris, Mr. Jim W, fled Australia as well, and we can only assume maybe why he had to do that. So from now on, we'll refer to him as Rolf Harris. And you know what? He can make all the nasty comments about me as much as he wants. I don't care. I thank everyone for standing up. But from now on, I'm only saying this just to let everyone know I'm not going to respond to any of his comments anymore. And let's hope you guys don't do the same. And let's just watch him fade away like most idiots do. But then again, like I say, love your haters. They're your biggest supporters. So, Mr. Rolf Harris, from wherever you are overseas that had to flee Australia, good luck with whatever you do, mate. But I won't be responding to you anymore. This is the last and only time. I'm not even going to block and delete you, so go ahead, do whatever you need to do. And let's hope everyone else who reads his very defamatory comments, just ignore him. He's just another one of those. He's just a piece of shit on my shoe. That doesn't mean absolutely nothing, but you've got to say and mention at least one more time, just to let everyone know. Let's just fucking leave the cunt alone. So, Mr. Rolf Harris from overseas somewhere, wherever you are, do your worst, mate. I really don't give a shit. So, Anyway, I'm going in for a quick break. Like I said, I'm not going to show you the rest of the lawns being mowed. It's going to take me a good 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. It's boring enough watching paint dry, and it's boring enough watching someone else mow a lawn. Now, you probably ask, why do I do everything twice? Well, I certainly need the exercise, so I've got this fat guts at the moment I can't get rid of, and it shouldn't be there. I'm too skinny to be this fat. And like a friend of mine described me years ago, she said, my side on view looks like a toothpick with a cherry slit halfway down, which is pretty bloody accurate, and I want to try and get rid of it. So, but not only that, because it's a side thrower, I do everything twice. I haven't changed the blades in about 4 or 5 years, I don't really need to. And it takes out that little centre curve that's there, and also it just throws everything to one side, so at the end of the day I don't really have to rake or sweep. So that's how I do my lawns. I think catcher mowers are useless, and not only that, you're dragging your own material and taking it away where you should be putting it back in the ground, excuse me, like a mulch mower. So yes, I do work twice as hard as probably what I should do. But at the end of the day, when you do it like that, it makes the lawn just look so good. You don't leave windrows everywhere, unlike next door when Black Darryl comes in and does Fat Boy lawns. He just goes round and round on a ride-on and just leaves windrows everywhere. And when he comes to mow next time, there's just all these dead strips everywhere. So I'm a little bit, I will say I'm anal about my lawns. They're not 100% perfect, but I do like to keep them nice. And like I said, I'm using 26-year-old gear that I bought. Well, the whippersnipper I bought brand new, that was $600. And how I got that was, I was up in Dalesford dating this lady, beautiful lady, and I went to mow lawns, and the mower was just pretty much fucked, and everyone used to borrow a mower and bring it back out of fuel, out of oil, and pretty much fucked. So we rounded up a bunch of the gear she had on the property. I went into the local mower shop in Dalesford, Rodders. Can't remember his name, J Rodders or something like that, and I took in this gear and said, I need to get a new mower, so we swapped it for a brand new Victor mower. Just a little 2-stroke job. So, and she had a fairly big property out at Coingy Bora and took a lot of mowing. I was young and fit back then. And then people started ringing up and asking to borrow a mower. I said, no, they're not borrowing your mower. We just got you a brand new fucking mower. We're not going to go lend it to all your bloody lady friends that fuck it up. So tell them, I'll come around and mow their lawn and they can pay me. You know, they can just pay me. I'll come down and start mowing, and I'll mow their lawns for them. You know, I'll charge them cheap, like 30, 40 bucks. A big lawn, 30, 40, 50 bucks maybe. So I started doing that. Next minute I started getting calls that, can I come around and do someone else's lawn? Can I come do someone else's lawn? So I'd been going in our Rodder's shop for quite a while. And I thought, well, okay, well, I'm actually destroying my girlfriend's brand new mower here. I need to do something better. And it looked like my lawn mowing round was about to take off. So I went into him and said, look, I want a decent sized mower. I don't want a catcher, and I want a 4-stroke mower. I want a Honda. And I said, what do you got? He said, well, I've got a brand new Honda mower out there. They're about $900 brand new, but I've got a second-hand one here for $800 that someone bought and they didn't use, and they brought it back. And I said, okay, well, all right. How much money do I need to put in your hand to go home with that mower and then start paying you off? And he said, well, how much can you give me a week? And I said, no, mate, I can't give you a week. I can give you a fortnight. I can give you 50 bucks a fortnight. How much money do I need to put in your hand to walk out with that near brand new $900 mower and pay you off at around $50 a fortnight? And he looked at me and said, you come up with 300 bucks, mate, I'll let you go have that mower. And I did. I got trees mower out, and I just worked my ass off, saved everything I could. And back then, 300 bucks was a lot of money. I'm going back 26 years. I just recently fucked up my back, and I was on heaps of medication, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, trying to raise up $300 wasn't easy. And anyway, it took me, I think, a month or so, and I went in there, put my $300 down and said, mate, can I go walk out with that mower? And sure enough, handed me the mower I got now, that nearly brand new mower. And every 2 weeks, I'd run down to his shop with 50 bucks in my hand and a big smile on my face and give him the $50. And anyway, I was about half the way through the payments. I said, well, I actually need a whippersnipper now. Can I get a whippersnipper? And I got the biggest 4-stroke Honda whippersnipper on the shelf. That was $600 brand new. And I said, mate, can I tack that onto my bill? And he said, no problem. And anyway, over a period of time, I ended up getting more and more lawns. I ended up scoring an XW ute for $1,000. I ended up buying Trev's mowing signs. I think I got photos of it somewhere. I don't know. I'll try and find them, but I don't think I have any more. Stuck them on the side door, just Trev's Mowing and a phone number, and I actually started a full-time mowing round up in Dalesford. And in the peak times, we had cottages up there that people used to do on the weekend, and the local mowing guys that did all them got to know me pretty well. And in peak season, they were actually coming me to go and do their lawns for them because they saw the job I was doing and saw how professional I was about it. And when they were slightly overwhelmed, they come and grab me. So, but seriously, I got to start in a lawn mowing round, all because a shop took a chance on me, which you don't get very often, let me out with pretty much a brand new $900 mower, even though it wasn't that one for $900, but let me out the shop with practically a brand new $900 mower with $300 down and $50 a week, and then about 2 or 3 months later let me out with a brand new $600 whippersnipper. I got a stack of receipts about this big of how I paid that off. So anyway, well, so anyway, this is just like a one-off. A few people asked me and sort of said, you know, oh, why don't you do a video mowing lawns? And I said, well, that'd be about as fucking interesting as watching paint dry. And I thought, well, you know what? It's part and parcel of life. We all do it. And I thought, well, I have a special way I call mowing my lawns, and maybe you guys will get something out of it, as always. Maybe you'll get something out of my video. So anyway, well, big shout out to everyone. Yesterday was Australia Day, so it was a Hippy Australia Day, and yeah, I had quite a few wild turkeys last night with not much to eat, so I ended up having a pretty good day yesterday. So anyway, well, I'm going to go and have my smoko break. I'm going to have a cup of tea, going to have a couple of durries, and I'm going to spend the rest of the day working on getting this lawn done. So hope you enjoyed the vid. Like I said, about as interesting as watching paint dry, but anyway, it is what it is. So, and as far as Rolf Harris, do your worst, mate. I'll be interested to see what you do. So anyway, well, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye. Hopefully you can pick up the sound. Oh, burning my feet. Rightio, worlds, it's done. Oh, there's Chucky going for a hide. Just to let you know, it's all done, all the way around. I think it's just gone 2 in the PM. Lawns are all done, and I'll be certainly having a few drinks later tonight. So I know this is another end to the video. I already said earlier, but anyway, this is what next. I've got a snake pit down here. That is a full-on snake pit, and that is going to be another video. Later, bye.